This is Peel Stems 2 from zplane. It's a real-time AI machine learning stem separator that again works in real time right here in your DAW. No need to upload stuff, download stuff, all happens right here. So let's go over the interface here.
She taps her heels on the floor.
You have 4 different stems: drum, bass, vocals, and other. Of course, turn them on and off as we were doing at the beginning.
Everybody wants a little more.
Pull those drums out. Adjust the overall level. So if you want to make real quick adjustments, rebalances, remixes to a fully mixed song, you don't have the original stems, for example, for this song, but you need to pump those drums or pump the bass, or maybe even remove the vocals for like a karaoke mix, or to replace the vocals, replace the drums, etc., etc. All very easy to do right here, just using your knobs, and of course, or turn them on or off with that button there. The separation is pretty good here, especially for real time. Check out these drums, right? Turn these off. And then down here, we can increase that separation. So if, for example, I just wanted to pull that vocal down a bit, that's simple, or pull it out, or increase it. I can double click to set these to the default. Then we also have a graph up here that shows us where the stems are here in this spectrum. So this is useful to see where things are overlapping. And we also have this focus EQ frame that we can draw. So check this out, right? Got a ring of keys and a battered we can invert that here just by clicking this button. So right now, we're excluding this part that I have right here, right? And now we're just hearing that part. So this is useful if you want to really focus in on certain areas and maybe put plugins on just those areas. Now, we're using Studio One here, Studio Pro here, and it doesn't have the 2 outputs that you're actually provided by Peel Stems. If you're using other DAWs, you'll actually have 2 outputs of the whatever you choose here in the focus frame, plus the inverted that you can then apply plugins to in real time. But again, if you're using a DAW that doesn't have that, there is a workaround. So check this out, right? If I wanted to, let's say I want to put some plugins just on that area. What I'll do here, since I don't have that second out in Studio Pro, I will just duplicate this track here. So everything is duplicated now. And then on the second one, I will invert that one, and then we'll get the full,
she calls me off.
Right, the full mix. Then I can come back to the first one here, and then put whatever plugins I want on it. So in this case, I already have a couple set up here.
Oh, she's got that spark light in the dark.
So essentially what I'm doing is just putting a little saturation on it to pull that upper part out. And then we have some reverb on that too. And we're just applying that on this upper part there. So we pull them both in.
Yeah, that chick is mine. She took my heart and made it shine. That chick is mine, yeah.
Right, you can do all kinds of different things. I'm just showing you an example here of some things you can do by adjusting, mixing, remixing just certain elements of a mix. You could also use this for if there's like an annoying sound in a full mix, and again, you don't have those stems, you could just focus around that annoying area and kind of pull that out. Maybe put an EQ on it, right? EQ it down in just these specific areas that you want. So, I mean, there's a ton of stuff that you can do by separating your stems. Check this out here.
Got a ring of keys and a battered hat.
So I want to pump the bass a little bit here.
She likes the way I tilt it back. Now the room goes.
But let's say I just want to replace those drums as well. So what I'm going to do is let's just solo just those drums. So the separation is really good here. All right. And pretty much every DAW has this. I'm going to right click and we're going to bounce it to a new track. Again, remember we have just the drums selected there. So whenever I bounce this to a new track, it's going to give me just the drums, complete audio file of just the drums. that I can then chop up or affect or use however I want. Right there it is. So now we have just the drums right here. And then pretty much every DAW has this too. I'm going to right click again. And now we're going to extract the drums, and that's going to give me MIDI of these drums that we first extracted that stem by using Peel Stems 2. And right here is the MIDI. It just put a default kit on there. But down here, I already have Superior Drummer 3 set up. Of course, we could use this audio file however we want. You know, we could go in there and chop it up, right? Reuse those drums for something else, but right now we don't need it. And now let's pull up Superior Drummer here with that MIDI that we extracted from that. And now we're free to use any kind of a kit that we want. So if I want to use a black metal kit to replace those drums, I can do that, right? You can get as crazy as you want by extracting those stems and working with them in your DAW. So what I'll do then is we'll come back here to this original track, pull it back in. And because we extracted those drums, this time I'm going to do the reverse, right? I'm going to turn everything else on and turn the drums off right there. And then we'll have the drums from Superior Drummer 3, right?
That chick is mine, yeah, that chick is mine, when she steps in time.
So that'd be a really easy way to completely replace the drums. Of course, I can always go in here and change up my MIDI, move around my MIDI, add new notes, add new patterns, whatever I want to do by first soloing those drums, extracting out the audio, turning the audio into MIDI, and then of course use it however you want. So here we have a loop, and Peel Stems is a great way to separate your loops. Of course, you can always remix your loops, but you can also separate your loops and then use different elements of those loops with other loops, or to build your song around just certain elements. So here is the full loop here. So in this case, I don't like the melody, anything going on there. I just like the drums, and I want to use those drums with these other loops that I already have here. All right, I think those drums will fit in perfectly well. So all we have to do in this case is turn everything else off from that original loop, right? And now we'll have just the drums. But I think for this part, I want it to be actually no drums there. And we'll pull this actually up here. All right, so now we've extracted out all of this other stuff, and we just have the drums left over. Again, here's the original loop. Right, and then of course we turned it into this. Right. Of course, if I wanted to, again, pretty much every DAW has this. I can always right click and bounce that to a new track, and then I'll have just the drums that I'm free to chop up, move around, duplicate, etc., and use however I want. All right, let's check out this sample here. If I just wanted to take that vocal, I could always export that out, have with just that vocal soloed, and then chop it up and use it for different things, samples, etc., etc. So I want to add some reverb to that vocal. So what we'll do is we're going to have to duplicate this this track here. So we'll go ahead and duplicate it. I'll change the color of this one here. And what we'll do is for this top track, we'll just have the vocal, and then for the bottom one, we'll pull the vocal out. All right. So then I'm free to put whatever plugin I want on this track up here, and it will just affect the vocal. I'll grab Space Writer, really simple to use reverb, my famous preset, the presets. You're going to use this one all the time. So this. Increase the chorus a bit. There we go. Mix it a little more. Right, that's exactly what I want. To pull this back in, make sure I pump up that bass because I want it to be more surrounding on that low end there, and also the other just a bit. Right, pretty cool, right? We can do all of that by using peel stems, but we'll also do this a bit of a different way now. Let me pull everything back in on this one here, and we're going to use our focus EQ this time for this.
Sur des cordes. Un violon pleure dans l'obscurité. Et l'écho d'un
Okay, so let's say we want to add reverb to just that area.
amour abandonné.
Again, if you had those two outputs, you could do it directly just by routing it out to a new track and do it in real time. Being that we don't, we know what we have to do here, right? Just duplicate that track on this second one here. I'll invert that. Cool. Then in this case, I'm going to put Space Writer right there, being that it's only going to affect this area now. Make sure I choose our preset there. And it will only affect this area that we have selected here.
Et l'écho d'un amour abandonné. Oh, les larmes que personne ne voit. Elles dansent dans l'ombre sans une voix. Un soupir léger qui s'évapore. Une douleur douce qui dévore. Le violoncelle.
So that is Peel Stems 2 from zplane. If you want to check it out for yourself, of course, I have links for it in the description below. From what I can hear, the separation is very good, especially for being real time. Very handy to have just, simple rebalancing that you can do. Of course, adjust the overall separation again, turn things on or off completely. And this really ingenious focus frame allows you to do a lot of stuff that you can't do with other real-time stem separators. Being able to focus in on certain areas, either to affect or to remove, or if it's a little problem area, you can just mask that out, right? Pull it out, right? Just invert that, or of course do what we did here and kind of add reverb, effects, chorus, really whatever you want to only certain sections of an entirely mixed track, which will give you a different sound, versus say putting reverb over the entire thing, right? If you just put it on the top end, or you put like a chorus that swirls on just that top end versus putting it on the entire spectrum. So this is a pretty cool feature that they have in Peel Stems 2. Again, folks, if you want to check this out for yourself, I will have a link for it in the description below.
Oh, les larmes